What's going on, people? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown here, and I'm back with another video. Now, as always, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, let's talk about it, man. Riyadh season, the Ring 4, Saudi Arabia. A lot of great fights took place last night. This is going to be my post-fight summary of those bouts, the four main bouts on the card anyway. And let's start off with the main event. David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. Now, listen, I said going into this fight, I feared for Yarde. Do you know what I mean? This was a very difficult fight for him. David Benavidez, one of the top fighters in the world. And, I said, and other people have said it as well, it's not just me that said it, but I said that Yarde fighting lower tier opposition and then just jumping straight to the top, trying to get a Hail Mary, seeing if you can just pull a shot out of nowhere and beat an elite fighter for a world title. That method has not worked. We saw it against Kovalev, where you fought lower tier guys, you jump in with Kovalev, you lose. Then you go back to fighting lower tier guys, and then you fought Lyndon Arthur, who is basically on the fringes of, decent level. And you went 3 fights with him. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you fight Beterbiev, like again, not on your level. Then you go back to fighting guys at a lower level. Then you go straight away and try and fight David Benavidez. There's no in between. There's no steps in between here. You're not fighting the domestic level guys like a Buatsi or Callum Smith, or you know what I mean? And then you're going right to the top. Like, it just doesn't work. And we saw that last night, man. Yarde really got a beating. I have to say, he got pounded into oblivion, man, for real. Now, David Benavidez for me was always going to be an issue for Yarde. And when I heard that this fight was announced, I was like, wow. I straight away thought, wow, this is fair play to Yarde for taking this on, because David Benavidez is younger, he's quicker, he's got better punch variety. He's just a better fighter than Yarde. Do you know what I mean? And listen, there's no criticism for me for going for the stars. Do you know what I'm saying? But just the preparation, the way how I think certain areas of his career has been managed has come into question. And I think last night kind of showed, because the levels were, you saw it for yourself, right? The skill gap was huge. Benavidez dominating every round pretty much. Yarde was on the back foot. And, he did manage to land a couple of shots on Benavidez, but nothing really moved him. And, as we started to approach the 4th, 5th, 6th round, you could see Yarde, who never had the best stamina anyway, starting to really feel the pressure of what was coming at him, because he was taking shots. He doesn't have the best defense, right? I mean, he's got good footwork, but his actual defense in terms of slipping punches, he can take a few. And Benavidez was landing at will. So it was really only a matter of time here before it caught up with him. And that's pretty much what happened. So if your stamina goes and you're taking shots anyway, it's not looking good. David Benavidez ain't going nowhere. We've seen him go in there with, world-class fighters and go the distance and win. So, yeah, he really, in the 5th, 6th round, Yarde was really starting to crumble under the pressure. 6th round, at the end of that round, I thought they could throw in the towel here. And I thought that might happen, because Yarde was a beaten man. You could see he was like getting beaten from pillar to post. And then in the 7th round, the pressure really told, got dropped. He had to just succumb to the punches, because he was under so much pressure. And he took a knee. And then after that, more pressure from David Benavidez, then took a tremendous left hook. Referee just stepped in, had enough. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it really wasn't close. The skill gap was pretty wide. And, Benavidez, someone that can punch, someone that has good variety, someone that is quick as well. Do you know what I mean? He's not just a come forward slugger. Like, he actually puts his punches together well with precision and speed. Do you know what I mean? And he's a big dude, of course, as well. So, yeah, that was always going to be, it was always a weird fight for me for Yarde to take. But, he went for it. He fell short. Let's see if he comes again. But as for David Benavidez, he's going to go up to cruiserweight now and take on Zerdo, which I never expected to hear that. But yeah, I mean, I ain't putting nothing past this guy, man. I think he is an incredible fighter, and the levels just showed itself last night. But moving on, Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr., another fight I was really looking forward to, man. Devin Haney winning unanimous decision, really looked very good. Dropping Brian Norman in the 2nd round. Norman, who went into this fight as the puncher, right? Devin Haney went in there and showed that he didn't need to just box off the back foot. He stood there in the pocket with Brian Norman at times, and it worked for him. Wobbled Brian Norman in the 2nd round and dropped him. And after that, you could just see the confidence go from Brian Norman. I mean, he picked it up later on in the fight again, but it was too late. Um, Nose looked like it was broken. Devin Haney's jab was unbelievable, man. That jab was one of the best jabs I've seen, in terms of fighters today. Devin Haney definitely has one of the best jabs out there, and he was really tattooing Brian Norman Jr. with that jab. And I thought he looked tremendous last night, Devin Haney, which makes me laugh really when I saw Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn. I mean, it was just absolutely shameless, them two on the stage after the fight, saying Devin Haney was boring, saying it was. I mean, did you guys watch the fight? It was actually cringy and embarrassing listening to Conor Benn and Eddie Hearn on the stage that night. You know what I mean? Basically trying to make out that Devin Haney wasn't worthy of an opportunity to fight Conor Benn. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Conor Benn, you've never won a world title, bro. You haven't won one world title, and you're trying to talk like you're above Devin Haney. Like, come on, bro. This is ridiculous. Like, I mean, for me, that just told me something else. That just said to me that you don't want no parts of Devin Haney because he'll make you look bad, and it might not be enjoyable while you're at it. Because that's what it really looked like to me. Even Kate Abdo, the presenter, was like, "Hold on a minute, what are you guys talking about?" Like, he moved up in weight, took on probably the best guy in the division, a power puncher, disarmed him, won easily by decision, and you're criticizing him? Come on, man. Conor Benn and Eddie Hurt, it's absolutely shameless what they were talking about last night. And yeah, embarrassing. Really embarrassing. But anyway, moving on. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, man, unbelievable performance from him. I mean, he totally disarmed the Argentinian guy, Fernando Martinez. It was a brilliant performance from Bam Rodriguez, who apparently said, I didn't see the actual interview, but going into this fight, he said, after I win this, I want my name to be put up there with the Usyk, Inoue, and Crawford. I want my name to be put up there. When you talk about those three, you're going to have to bring me in. So it's going to have to be a 4, right? Maybe Bivol will have something to say about that as well. Maybe it'll be a 5. But I think that top 5 pound for pound is pretty solidified now with those 5 guys, right? I think if you see most people's pound for pound list, they will be the top 5, whatever order it is in, because Bam was just incredible last night. You know, just totally disarmed his opponent for 10 rounds, did what he wanted to do in there. And this is an undefeated champion, right? This isn't somebody that was, area level or do you know what I mean, on the fringes of world level. Like, this was a world champion who went in there with ambitions to win, who had never lost before. Bam totally disarmed him, body and head, just the movement, the head movement, the angles. He did what he wanted to do in there. And during the fight, the commentators were just talking about who Bam was going to fight next, and the fight weren't even over with Martinez. That's how dominant he was. And then to top it all off, the fight ending shot to drop Martinez on his back really had him out of there. And it just really solidified a tremendous performance from Bam, man. I mean, he totally disarmed Martinez. And what everybody likes about Bam, is just he's so humble, but when he's in the ring, he just absolutely takes you apart. Again, it's not rock'em sock'em going forward, just trying to outpunch. No, Bam was just totally disarmed this guy. The skill level was just on another level. And, he was very, very impressive for me. Bam. Do you know what I'm saying? Still unbeaten. What can he do from now? I mean, he's going to have to move up in weight again, for sure. I mean, he could pick up the IBF belt to become undisputed, but I mean, there's no doubt about his ability compared to everybody else's in the division. And, I think the only way how this guy loses if he just moves up too far in weight. And, maybe it's a weight thing, because they were talking about Inoue, but Inoue is just too big for Bam. So that's the way how he's probably going to lose eventually. Bam, is if he just moves up too many weights and just fights someone who's just completely bigger than him. Incredible performance from Bam Rodriguez last night. Really impressed with him. Now, probably the fight of the night, Abdullah Mason against Sam Noakes. A tremendous fight to open up the card, man. Real dogfight. Loved it. The bravery of Noakes, right? Really, I mean, went through the fire there with Abdullah Mason, and he had success of his own as well. It was a competitive fight throughout. I think the right man won in Abdullah Mason. But yeah, both of these guys, you could tell that they were both unbeaten. You could tell that they really had their self-belief and they expected themselves to win. But Abdullah Mason overall, I just think that his precision punching, his overall variety was just a bit too much for Sam Noakes. The body work was incredible to look at. Just when you thought at times that Noakes was going to go, he would come back and win rounds. And it was just tremendous back and forth fight. Would not mind seeing that again at all. Maybe one of the scorecards was a bit wide for Abdullah Mason. Do you know what I mean? That maybe not reflected how competitive the fight was. But yeah, it was a tremendous fight to open up the card, man. Definitely for me, the fight of the night, I guess, in terms of back and forth action and swings and roundabouts and momentum shifts during the contest as a whole. So yeah, Abdullah Mason becoming the youngest world champion in boxing. He's only 21 years old. This kid is incredible in terms of his talent and where he could go. He's just got an old head on young shoulders, so level-headed, someone you could really root for and like. But Sam Noakes, big up to him, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was the heart of a lion. So much bravery. I mean, he suffered a cut, bad cut. I think it was from a headbutt. His face was swollen. I think he might have had a swollen jaw or something. You know, the bravery of these men, we have to applaud them. You know what I mean? It just so brave and, you know, put up such a great performance. Deserved every single penny that night. Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason, man, they were incredible last night. And yeah, wouldn't mind seeing them running that back again. But yeah, just my quick video, guys. My overall thoughts on last night's card. Let me know what fight stood out to you, what fight you want to talk about. Drop them in the comments. I'll happily reply to any one of them. And if you made it far in this video, big up to yourselves. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Look out for some more videos from me. But until then, I'll catch you guys on the next video.